Good morning. Back on the trail hiking from Dix Creek Gap. The shuttle dropped us off at about 7:30. I'm with two other guys, both of whom I met on the first and second day. So Jordan, who was with Keith back there on day 2. He was at the side trip waterfall that I took. He's from Ohio. He's way up ahead. And just up ahead is Professor, who I met on the summit of Springer Mountain. And when the shuttle driver dropped him off, he didn't explain to him that you needed to climb the 1 mile up to Springer and then turn around and repeat that 1 mile back to the parking lot and then go south from the parking lot. So I filled him in on that. And I'm just sitting here, standing, walking, not sitting, and reflecting how already 1 week has gone by. I've already taken my first 0, and it feels like it's already going by too fast. I'm gonna take this guy slow. I don't want it to end. We have the professor up ahead. So while you're out hiking, you get to think about a lot of things. And I'm thinking about how yesterday I said that my pack weight was like 50% of my body weight, which is so not right. I don't know where I was that day. I never have been good in math. If you ask Michael, he'll tell you I'm horrible with math. But anyone could have figured that out. 25 pounds is only 25% of my body weight. So I'm doing just fine where my pack weight is. Just thought I'd share that and set the record straight. Coming into Plum Orchard Gap Shelter for a mid-morning snack. Also have to take care of some business with my Far Out app. This nice little shelter with a picnic table. Great view of the ridge. And a fire pit. Little bit of baby food for my morning snack. It's a great way to get in your fruits and vegetables. It's a little bit heavy, but I enjoy it. It's interesting because a lot of companies are starting to package this very concoction in non-baby food packaging. So it's definitely a doable snack out here. The problem that I'm having since I started the trail, actually, it's intermittent. So with the Far Out app, that's the app that, just to give a brief background, is that what all the thru hikers use to follow the trail. And there are waypoints on a map that appear on a map that tell you locations of where you can get water and where the shelters are and any important junctions in the trail. And then you can click on the waypoint and users, thru hikers, can leave comments, and then other thru hikers can see those comments. So for instance, if you come to a water source and it's dry, someone will leave a comment there saying that that source is dry. So you can, let other hikers know the status of things. So that particular app works whether you're in airplane mode or not. So whether you have cell service or not, the GPS works all the time. The problem I am specifically having is that whenever I toggle in and out of airplane mode, the waypoints load, but the map doesn't. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of waypoints on a blank screen. I've already contacted Far Out about this problem, and I just sent in another request now to their support page. Problem is I'm not getting a response, and I've been on the trail for 8 days now, and no one has replied. The only remedy I've been able to come up with right now is get to a location that I do have cell service, and then reopen the app, and the map will be there. I also do have Gaia GPS on my phone, which is another mapping app, as backup, so all is not lost. But yeah, it's just a little frustrating. So while I was taking my snack break, a message popped up that a YouTube subscriber to my channel had posted a comment, and I just thought I'd share it with you all. So Maxine told me that snakes are definitely out anytime the temperature is over 40 degrees, and that she's already seen a ring neck snake this year. I think that's what she said. And then she also told me that copperheads are feisty and irritable, and she moves them off the trail with a stick. So my nightmare was justified. I think the thing about copperheads is they're like rattlesnakes, but they don't rattle, so you don't know they're there. Being in Southern California, the Santa Monica Mountains rattlesnakes are also known for not rattling, but most of the ones that I encountered did rattle. It's kind of like a buzzing sound. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep my eyes open for copperheads. I think the biggest thing that, from what I recall, is they like rocks and like fallen trees. So the trees are kind of like a common place for people to plop down and take a little break on, so I'll be checking underneath all of the logs. Seeing a lot more hikers out here again today, so I think that those 2 days where I didn't see very many people was definitely due to the weather. Shooting for a special place to have lunch today. Can't wait. It's gonna be exciting. Very exciting moment. I'm just walking along, walking in Georgia, and boom, now I'm in North Carolina. Woohoo!
Hey baby.
This is Bambi.
Hi.
And Anne, if you're watching, Bambi is from Ghent, Belgium.
Yeah.
And I was very excited to just tell her that I have been there. And I told her I've also been to Bruges and that you're from Saint Nicholas. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So Bambi lives in Ghent.
Yes.
And how many days have you been on the trail?
It's my 8th day.
8th day. And she loves America.
I do.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
First day here was on the trail.
Wow. Have you done other hiking elsewhere?
In Europe.
Maybe we'll see her again down the trail.
Bye.
Bye. One state done, 13 more to go. just below Courthouse Bald. And you can see Lake Chatuge out there. Hiawassee is down by that water. Not sure what this town is up here. Well, this is a good one. The Sheeter is over here instead of Shelter. I don't know. Maybe it's a Compo Shitter and Shelter. Some segregation here. I guess I'm supposed to go to the right. Hey, so it's been a good day. Met a good group of through hikers this morning and then at lunch. And they're all headed to the next shelter, which is just a touch outside of my comfort zone, the range that I kind of want to stay in, especially at this juncture in the hike. So there really isn't any ideal spot for setting up camp tonight. The first shelter was too short. I got there at 3 o'clock and I wasn't really done for the day yet. Such a beautiful day. And then from there, the next spot is right at about 15 miles, I think. But there's no water there, and the next water is 0.3 miles up a hill beyond that campsite. So I'm not really crazy about getting water and then backtracking. It's just not my style. So I'd rather go on to the next option. And right now it looks like it's gonna be at Deep Gap, which has a forest road running through it. And normally I would try not to camp near a road, but the forest road is not open for the season yet, according to Far Out. It's not gonna open until the end of the month. So car traffic can't make it up there. So I think that's what I'm aiming for. I'm gonna have to grab water, but it's only like 0.6 before that. And I kind of have a general rule that I'll carry water, preferably not more than a mile to get to a dry camp. Sometimes I'll go a little bit further if there's a good campsite ahead or there just aren't any other options. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. The body's doing really well today. I'm not having any of that back pain. The backpack feels better. Everything is going well. I just don't want to get antsy and start doing longer miles than what I sort of planned for this section. Just want to take it easy, make sure everything is firing on all cylinders. So this is the campsite that I am going to pass up and keep going because the water is uphill 0.3 from here and I don't want to backtrack. It is a nice campsite, close to the trail, but very flat.
Hey, baby.